Hi guys, Stephen and Chris here from Bard Brothers Railroad. We're on our way to the Cass Scenic Railroad in Cass, West Virginia. We hope you like this video. We wanted to take a little bit of an intro. We left around, I want to say, what was it, Chris? 7 o'clock in the morning? Yep. Yeah, 7 o'clock in the morning to try to get to Cass because we were afraid of DC traffic. So we hope you enjoy the video. Stay tuned, and as always, thank you for watching.
come to the water tower, we'll cross over to the old logging firm of the West Virginia Pulp Paper Company, now known as the West Rock, and was operated by the Greenbrier, Cheat, and Elk Railroad. The large metal building you see to the right of the train are the ruins of the second steam-operated sawmill destroyed by fire in 1978 and 1982. It was originally constructed in 1902 and produced lumber for the lumber company. The logs were brought down off the mountain and dumped to a storage pond above the mill, from which they were poured into the mill to be processed. The parking lot was once a storage yard for the lumber. The lumber was loaded and shipped via rail car off to Senior Home. Entering the Cass Locomotive shop area where all the locomotives and cars are rotting and off today are repaired. These shops house all the tools required for major repair work, our skilled machines we need to keep our locomotives in rolling stock and operation. These shops are replacements to our originals which were destroyed by fire in 1972. Ahead on the left is Heisler number 6 and Climax number 9. Heisler number 6 was built in 1929 by the Heisler Locomotive Works in Erie, Pennsylvania. It operated at the Meadow River Lumber Company in Ernell, West Virginia until the mid-1960s before coming to Cass. Climax number 9 was built in 1919 and was restored by the Durham and Greenbrier Valley Railroad in 2019. It is a 3-truck Climax, which are rare. Most have 2 trucks. Originally built in Corey, Pennsylvania by the Climax Locomotive Works. Your mode of attire today is Shane number 2. Shane number 2 was built in 1928 by the Llama Locomotive Works. It was originally a Pacific Coast type, which is a more modern version of the Shane. It operated on the Vancouver Island, British Columbia. It was originally built to burn wood and was later converted to burn oil. When it arrived at Cass, it was converted again, as you could guess, to burn coal. be considerate of those around you. Please do so by placing your bags and other items beneath your seat. Also, smoking and vaping is prohibited on the train. You may do so off the train at Bald Knob and Whitaker Station. The second sawmill, which you saw today leaving Cass, was constructed within the same year and operation resumed. After the 1920s, the original larger stands growth had been lost, leaving the second yet smaller generation of timber stands. This led to the West Virginia Pulp and Paper Company selling all operations to the Mauer Lumber Company on August 20th, 1943. The Mauer Lumber Company continued logging on the mountain until June 25th, 1960. On this date in June marked a change in an era. Logging operations fell silent after 58 years, 5 months, and 5 days of making its first cuts on Cheek Mountain. The railroad was sold for scrap to the Midwest Riot Steel Company in 1960. Thankfully, a few rail fans and locals saw a different fate for the railroad other than molten iron and the railroad to say. From this point on, you will notice a grade becoming steeper. This was close introduction of conventional rod-type steam locomotives, which were designed to operate on grades of around 3% on the mainline railroads. However powerful, as their tires and flow from a drive shaft through a series of gears to each wheel. Now, while locomotives are powerful, they were not built for speed. They will be traveling at an average speed of 6 miles per hour.
Follow the riverbed.
It's not that high. You get anywhere with the thing? There we go. Then you'll fall off.
I
Switchbacks are common on logging railroads since they allow the train to zigzag up the mountain within a shorter distance, rather than looping around the mountainside and avoid major obstacles that would cause a major expense in construction. Today we'll be going through the switchbacks as we travel to Bald Knob. Within our 11-mile journey to Bald Knob, we'll be climbing approximately 2,400 feet in elevation.
Oh God! Is this still 5%?
Yes, sir.
Wow. Okay. It's like engulfed in smoke, man.
Are we heading back now?
No, we're going, this is called a switchback. So what happens is, we came up one track, they switched the track behind the locomotive, and now we're gonna go up the hill.
Okay.
But that locomotive is gonna be ahead now.
Okay, so the train.
Yeah.
The tracks on the uphill side of the train is the second series that makes up the upper switchback. The train we are now passing is the 11 o'clock Whitaker train. The Whitaker train will file in behind us after we stop and switch over to the tracks that we are now on to continue back down.
You're on film.
Excuse me. That's the shape we took. Yeah. Oh yeah. What just happened?
On both cabins. The mountain is below Back Allegheny Mountain. Beyond that is the Deer Creek Valley. On a clear day, you can see the community of Switchbacks, West Virginia, which is home to the Robertson Boat Telescope, as well as the Allegheny Mountains. On behalf of the Durban and Greenbrier Valley Railroad, we thank you for using our excursion to Bald Knob. We wish you safe travel to your next destination. Locomotive County is known as the birthplace of rivers. There's 8 rivers: the Cheat, Cherry, Cranberry, Elk, Gully, Greenbrier, Tiger, and Williams Rivers along here. Before leaving Cass, if you're hungry, check out Faye's Restaurant located in the company store. There's also an old-time soda fountain located here at Cass Trading Company across the river. The
There it is.
Is all about remote cast with also 25 minutes historical video of the Martin David cast. Gift shops are located in the depot, company store, and behind the depot, which are locally handcrafted items. Steel Company in 1960. Thankfully, a few rail fans and locals saw a different fate for the railroad other than open iron and the railroad to save.
You're on video. Say hello.
Why'd we stop? Is there probably another train somewhere? Oh.
Using your excursion to Bald Knob. Wish you safe travels to your next destination. We hope you enjoyed your stay in Locomotive County's Nature's Mountain Playground and hope to see you again soon. Locomotive County is named as the birthplace of rivers, since 8 rivers, the Cheat, Cherry, Cranberry, Elk, Gully, Freebird, Tiger, and Williams Rivers belong to. Before leaving Cass, if you're hungry, check out Today's Restaurant located at the company store. There's also an old-time soda fountain located here at our Cass Trading Company across the river. The Cass Showcase is all about resident of Cass that offers a 25-minute historical video of the Martin David Cass. Gift shops are located in the depot, company store, and behind the depot, which are locally handcrafted items.